What I'm going to show you is one of the things that I got for emergency preparedness that I think just made a whole lot of sense. And what that is this propane natural gas conversion kit I got for my standard generator I bought at Home Depot. I bought this generator, Home Depot. The best time to buy a generator at Home Depot is after a hurricane or a tropical storm, because what happens the day before the hurricane or the tropical storm, everybody runs down to Home Depot and they buy every single generator gas can that they can find. They fight over them, they guard them while they're in line, while the other person going to get some gas cans. It is complete chaos. The best time to buy it is the day after the hurricane, when everybody is bringing back the generators that they used for one day. And so then it's used and they can't be sold as new. So I got this 5,000 watt, let's see if it's got a label on here. It says it's a Coleman brand. It's a 5,000 watt, 6,250 peak generator for half price, $400 at Home Depot. It worked great. Fired it up in the store, no problems. It's got a 220 and some 120s, 240s and 4 120s on here, and it works great. This generator right here I used to power 5 and what I did is I just ran a bunch of extension cords through the 120s and ran over to my neighbors' houses, and I told them specifically that they could run the refrigerator freezers side by side, a television so they can keep informed what's going on, a cell phone charger, a lamp, and a fan. That was it. And so they were very grateful, and we all pitched in. We all pitched in to buy gas. Some bought more gas than others. Some were more generous than others. It's good to get to know your neighbors in an emergency. But anyway, we were paying $4 a gallon for gas during Hurricane Ike. And this generator holds a 5-gallon gas, and at 5,000 watts, it burns through 5 gallons of gas in about 12 hours. So do the math on that, and we were out of power for 2 weeks, 14 days. That adds up to be a lot of money. Then one of my neighbors went to go get gas. She sat in line for about 4 hours, pulled up to the gas tank, and they had run out of gas. The car before him took the last drop of gas. So she got in line the next morning at 5:30 to get some gas. Now, I had ordered this conversion kit before Hurricane Ike, actually a month or two before, but I didn't get it until after because they were hit by Hurricane Ike and weren't able to get it to me. But what this allows me to do is to use my natural gas that comes into my house instead of having to buy gasoline to run my generator. Now I can run my entire house. I've got my house wired so I can run my entire house off my generator, and I can pay pennies, okay, for natural gas. Now I have a friend who had a 7,000 watt generator, and he's got some parents that have to, be air conditioned and taken care of. So he ran his generator 24/7 during Hurricane Ike, and he paid about $500 in 2 weeks for gasoline. I had another friend who had this conversion kit, had it for a couple of years, ran his generator, and for that 2 weeks he paid about, we figured, right around $24, and that may be high. He thinks it's less. Well, let's put it this way, his whole gas bill was $24 for that period. So that's you're paying for pennies versus dollars for that energy. This kit here you can buy from uscarb.com. I'm not affiliated with them. I don't make any money, but we have bought a lot of these. At least members of my church have bought a lot of these because they just make so much sense. It's so affordable, and it's really easy to put on. They're great folks, and they can help you do this. So what I did, I put this on. Actually, I ordered this. It was like a couple $100 off uscarb.com. Read through the instructions, said there's no way that I can do this. Put the instructions down, went away, came back about an hour later, read through the instructions again. I thought, well, maybe I can do this. Put it down, came back about a half hour later, looked at the instructions and go, oh man, that's easy. And it really is easy. All you really do is you remove the air filter. You put in this little spacer they give you in here. You put this little bypass on, and you attach this however you want to the frame. That is it. That is it. And now I can run gasoline, I can run propane, and I can run this off natural gas. I actually don't even store any gasoline in my gas tank. You can't see that, but it's completely dry. I don't even store gasoline in there anymore. Gasoline gums up. You know, we all have to learn either by somebody else or by our own experience, and I learned by experience that you don't want to put gasoline in the generator because it will cause problems to try to start it up. This one I start up about every 6 months, let it run, hook up my natural gas, let it run for about 20 minutes, make sure that I'm getting full power from whatever the unit is on here that causes the power to be generated, and I'm in good shape. Really, really inexpensive addition to any generator, and very affordable when there's no gas or gas is very expensive and there's no power coming out of the grid. So let me show you what I keep with the generator. I keep this cable. It's a 220 or 240, and I've just this is one I had from a previous generator, and I sold that one. Like I said, it wasn't generating power, but the motor was running great, so somebody bought it for me off of Craigslist. I keep that there so I can run this cable from the 240 outlet on the generator on this side I showed you earlier. Let's plug it in. I start up the generator, let it kind of settle down for a couple minutes, plug in the 240 cable here, and then I plug it into the connection I have to my house. To the house and turn on light switches, run my computer, my lights, the refrigerator, microwave, everything is normal. Everything we can't run is the full-size house air conditioner and a hair dryer. Something else I have is this. This is a dedicated crescent wrench that I keep for turning gas on and off, and also for tightening up this connection right here. This connection here, this goes right into here, and screw that in, and then I take this over to the connection on my pigtail I put on my gas meter. I'll show you that here in just a second. The last thing I keep with my generator is this. It's a very thick coated security cable with a lock on it, so my generator doesn't walk off when I'm not looking at it. Of course, it's really easy to tell when the generator is not working because it gets real quiet and all the lights go out. Let me show you the connection on the side of my house. Okay, so this is your typical gas meter, and what I've done is I added this to it. And all this does is every gas meter has a little pigtail here, and all I did is I went down to Home Depot and I got something, I think this is a 1/4 inch, something like that, and then I bought this little elbow, then I bought this connector, and I bought this on and off valve, and then I bought this, and then I put this on there. So anyway, I created this elbow for I think maybe 15-20 bucks, and now I can just turn on and off my gas right from here. You can also put a cap on here, and you may also get some that have a lock on here. Haven't had any problems with anybody messing with it in 3 years, so I'm not too concerned about that right now. But anyway, completely legitimate. The gas company will not come out and do this. This is a homeowner installation item. So all I did is I just get this all assembled, and I put the plumber's goop that came with the generator kit, the conversion kit. I had some left over, so I used that to seal up all the joints, get this all put together, took the little stopper off here, put it in, screwed it in, and I was ready to go. The only thing I had to do was go relight my pilot light. That's the only thing that went out in my house. So you may, hopefully you can see this to get an idea of what you need to buy down at Home Depot, or we just go down to Plumber's store and show them what you need. Okay, well, I hope you guys really think about doing this and then actually do it, because if you're using a generator and if you have natural gas, this is by far the cheapest, cleanest, easiest way to run your generator. So consider doing that. Again, that kit is from uscarb.com. If you have any questions, you can give them a call. A couple things you might want to know is for me, I had to screw this out about 6 turns, and then I adjusted this nut down. And this is kind of your choke right here. And then behind here, you're not going to be able to see it, but you'll see it when you. Oh, yes, you can see it. Right in here. What you do when you want to start the generator is you just push that in. You'll hear the gas. Do that for maybe 3, 4, 5 seconds. Okay, that kind of primes it. And then just go ahead and start your generator. And usually starts up in the first 2 or 3 poles. Matter of fact, just never started up more than 3 poles. Usually first pole, and you're up and running. It runs nice and smooth and clean. So that's a carburetor kit that runs a propane gas, a natural gas, and of course you can put gasoline in the gas can there from uscarb.com. Don't forget your cables. I just go ahead and ordered this cable here, this hose, when I bought it at the same time. You may be able to get it somewhere else. Again, this is really low pressure stuff. This is way, way, way overkill. My nephew, he just went and got a gas hose that you use like on your gas dryer down at Home Depot, and probably saved a ton of money. Get something to lock it down on. And then if you're going to be hooking up to your house, I'm not going to do a video about that, but get a 240, or if you just want to run a bunch of extension cords, which I didn't want to run, then you're going to run up to 110. Hope this helps. LDS Prepper out. There is one other thing I want to say, and that is I was able to help my neighbors with extension cords because I was prepared. If you're prepared, you won't fear, you won't stress, and you'll be able to help other people. We had made storm shutters for all the windows and doors in our house, and we put those storm shutters up, went to bed, and we never even woke up during Hurricane Ike. It blew right past us, I mean right down Highway 45, or right off 45. And we had neighbors that had trees, lost 5 trees, lost trees in the swimming pool, had neighbors with trees in the house. We didn't get touched, fortunately, and we slept through it because we were prepared. Get prepared so you can sleep at night and so you can help others. LDS Prepper out.